Hey everybody. So if y'all have not heard by now, Rico is back home. Rico is back home, but Rico Jr. is not back home. So Rico did do a live not too long ago, and he busts out on the scene with a beer, of course, with a beer tilted up to his mouth. Did Rico, did you even take a bath, a shower, wash your face, brush your teeth, get a hot meal or anything before you went live, tossing that beer back? But that's not, we ain't even here, we not even here for the beer. He, gave all his thank yous to the people who were supporting him and looking out for him. And there's someone named Icon who came to his rescue, allegedly. Because I'm saying allegedly because some people saying that story is already not adding up. Because if this guy came to rescue you, whoever this person is, Icon, man, woman, bear, cow, zebra, I don't know, and you wanted to repay the favor by cash apping them, you got money, why didn't you get their cash app from them directly? Why are you asking Wiley for the cash app through your chat? Anywho, he went on to tell his court story. He didn't know where he was at, but it wasn't that far from where he lived at. So you don't know where you're at, but it's not far from where you live at. So you don't know the area where you live at. You don't explore. You don't go out and see the scenes, the scenery, what's in your neighborhood. You don't do nothing. You just stay in the house and do mashups. Why don't you? If you live like you said so close to this place, why was it hard for you to find your way back home? And if it was so close, why do you say it would take you an hour and a half to walk? That sounds far to me. That does not sound close to me at all. That sounds far. Now, like I said in the title, Rico Jr. is not back. Rico Jr. is out at the shelter. He has to go back to court on September 30th at 9 a.m. Why you be telling all your business? Like Roddy said in his live earlier, some of y'all are a little bit too transparent and y'all talk a little bit too much about y'all business in this beef sector. Y'all in the wrong sector for that. But he has his next court date, September 30th at 9 a.m., according to Rico. He put it out there in his live. He is also terminated from his job at the liquor store that he could walk to from his house, so very close in range from his home. But he lost his job because he was locked up, of course, unexpectedly. So no phone, no one to look out for him and call his job. So he was a no call, no show and lost his job. That's very unfortunate, but you're in a big city. There's temp agencies, there's classifieds. You should be able to apply yourself like a grown man and find you a job and move on past this. At least the not having a job part. And I'm sure the people are flooding your Cash App today because they feel bad for you, and that's how the beef sector does it. When you get embarrassed and people feel bad for you and you get locked up, maybe they will flood the Cash Apps, the Super Chats, the PayPals, the Venmos. Baby, it'll be flooded out. Flooded out like the Titanic, bitch. Now, I was wondering if Rico having a job, is that like something that is a part of his housing? Like you have to have a job, work so many hours a week to keep that housing that he has? Because Rico did move. He's not where he was at before. He's in Queens now. So I wonder if him having that place is contingent of him being employed so many hours a week. Rico went on to say that this is not over King Roman, Jerome. And I just noticed recently that King Roman News has a little thing in his background that has his name on it. It said Jerome. I never realized that it was his name, but Jerome. Until recently, when this all stuff had happened last week with Rico and him, and the first call. And y'all, let me tell y'all something. In this beef sector, if you ain't about that life, if your stuff ain't in a row, if your ducks going all over the place, not in a row, don't call nobody's bluff because I don't know if King Roman did call, he went live, he saw that, he did call again. But we don't know if that's the call that got the cops down there that morning to lock Rico up. But baby, if you ain't about that life for real, if you can't handle the drama, don't be calling people's bluff in this beef sector. Anyway, Rico said that the dog loved him, Rico Jr. loved him, and he loved Rico Jr. down bad, real down bad, loved him so bad. Now he asks, why would y'all kick him when he's already down, and he's always been down and out? Saying this all while downing the beer. Saying this all while downing a beer. He also said that the precinct that he was in Queens, it was nasty. It was 90 degrees in New York yesterday, even in the early morning, and they did not give him any water. He said that he previously did 31 days in a prison jail. What's a prison jail? Because I know that there's the county jail. I know that there's prison. I know the courts have holding cells sometimes. But what's a prison jail? He said he did 31 days in a prison jail. He said it wasn't a jail, he went to prison jail. Does anybody know what a prison jail is? Because I'm kind of lost on that one. I didn't want to bother Google or Chat GPT. I thought I would just come and ask y'all. Rico also said that he don't mind being a criminal. He don't mind having no license, no insurance. He just need the paper tags. Hey, Des, happy Wednesday, Des. Happy hump day. He don't mind breaking the law. He don't mind breaking the law, y'all. Hit the thumbs up for breaking the law. He don't mind breaking the law. He don't mind driving through the 313 with them paper tags, with no license, and fake insurance. He's a stone cold criminal. He's badass. That's a bad motherfucker right there. Bro, I won't cross the street without a goddamn license. The hell? Then he went off on, if y'all remember Wonky Pro, Stomp Down's old friend. He went off on Wonky Pro. Des, he said he don't mind being a lowlife. Those are his words. I'm not embellishing. I'm not making nothing up. The live is still up. Y'all can go check the live out. Those are his words. He said that Wonky Pro is a junkie. And I feel like Rico likes to project on people because he says that I'm a basshead. He calls Wonky Pro a junkie. He calls Stomp Down a junkie. I can't speak for Stomp Down or Wonky Pro, but as far as me, I never touched none of that stuff. The stuff that you dibble and dabble in your life, Rico, that's not me. So I think you need to start projecting your life and your past on other people. We went off on Stomp Down as well, reminding us that he got syphilis in his booty. Y'all, Rico got allegedly he got syphilis in his booty. Because at first it was the levels are rising. Then today he said, and the syphilis in my butt, my booty hole. So he got syphilis in his booty. He don't mind being a criminal. And he's not done with King Roman news. I'm going to get to that in just a minute. Y'all hold on. He proceeded to end his live while smoking a very long cigarette and ashing it on his bed. Excuse me, let me back up. He was smoking a very long cigarette and then proceeded to ash said long cigarette on his floor and his air mattress. I said the bed, he doesn't have a bed, he has an air mattress, so I had to correct myself. He was ashing that long cigarette on his air mattress. That's dangerous, girl. You gonna burn your bitch? This bitch gonna burn his fucking bed up. God damn it. You gonna burn your air mattress to the ground? with that very long cigarette. Y'all, the live is up. Go and watch the live. Give him a click in the view. He had that very long cigarette near the end of the live. He was smoking it very, very cutesy, very demure. And he went to flick. I said, what's he flicking? I said, oh, he's flicking ash on the floor and the air mattress? You gonna put a hole in the air mattress, Rico? Speaking of holes in the air mattress, so you gonna burn the air mattress down like you burned that wall down in Maryland, Sweetland, Maryland, outside people townhouses and stuff. So you gonna burn your air mattress up by being a nasty, lazy heifer. Where your ashtray at? You don't got no money. You don't got no money. Let's discuss that. You don't have no money, but you're making threats to go to Baltimore and beat up King Roman News. You couldn't even get home down the block from Queens to your home from the precinct. You couldn't even navigate in your own city, but you're making threats to travel to Baltimore and run down on King Roman News. Oh boy, you cannot make this up. I'm almost done, y'all. I am almost done. I promise y'all, I'm almost done. Child, the nonsense just makes the nonsense sound even more nonsense when you say it out loud, bitch. For real, for real. Now, Rico said that he's gonna upgrade his phone so he can stunt on us hoes real bad. He gonna upgrade his flip phone to a Galaxy something other so he can stunt on the people on YouTube real bad, y'all. He wants to stunt on us real bad with his new phone. He got a flip phone right now. He gonna upgrade that flip phone so he can stunt on us real bad, y'all. Girl, I guess if getting a new phone make you a stunt queen, then bitch, do you. Do your big one, bitch. Now, Stomp Down went live, and he started off with audio issues, which he did quickly correct. Rico thinks it's over, and it's not. Those are Stomp Down's words, and he also went on to say that he's setting himself up for another police visit because why are you going live being slightly manic and making threats towards Jerome again? Do you want another knock at your door? Do you want another one at your door? Jay Wilson, and then we're going to be done. Jay Wilson, that boy don't want your help or your advice. So why do you keep giving it? He don't want your help or your advice. So why, oh why, do you keep wasting your breath and giving it? Is it just for the click and the view? Or do you not see that he don't care what you're saying? Just like Tommy and Castro. You see, where did your advice get them at? Y'all, that's it. That's all I got for y'all. Hit the thumbs up, share out the video, subscribe. Y'all have a great hump day. Baby, this thing is just a mess. Like, why would you come home straight from the precinct and throw back a beer on live? Why you ain't down at the shelter advocating for Rico Jr., get Rico Jr. out the goddamn shelter? Why are you not at the shelter advocating for that goddamn dog that you love so much? Bitch, it wouldn't be me. Take your ass down to that shelter and go live from the shelter, bitch. And then I'll be impressed. Until then, ho, bye.